Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool channel. Today, we're going to talk about a few electrician's accessories. That's what I'm going to do a mini review about. And what you see before you is some things that I have and that I use to this day and that I have used in the past that I've had lying around in my little storage bin. Today, I have this thermal gun right here, this infrared gun right here that to take temperature when I used to work on panels. And this is a no name right here, but it served the purpose. When I open the panel up and I'm checking for hot breakers, I'm going all the way down looking for a hot breaker. This came in handy for me a lot of time, but now I have a thermal imaging gun. So that's kind of, I keep this around the house when I'm checking my AC unit, my vent temp to my AC unit around the house. This is a receptacle, how can I call it? Tension tester right here. This may be the first time some of you guys even saw this before, but this is a tension tester. What it does, you want to, with the receptacle off, or you can have it on, doesn't matter, have power to it, but this doesn't test voltage. It just tests the tension with the two ports that's on the receptacle to see if they're loose or not, because if they're real loose and you plug something in and it's hanging halfway out, that can cause a fire. So, and there's a code in the book about this too. I don't have it with me. I do have it, but I don't have it here now. But anyway, you plug it in, and you pull. And if the tension is correct on that receptacle, it'll pull it into the green. Now, I don't know if you can see from here, I have two dots right here by the number, I think that's a 4. 4.5, they would tell you, code would tell you to change that receptacle out. But anything above, like that's, I think that's anything above where the green dots are, I think that's a 5 on up to 24. That's a good ounces, and it goes in ounces. That receptacle is good. Now these two, like I just said, one of them may be bad. Suppose you do this, you pull one of them and one of them good, and one of them stay right there. Well, the receptacle still have to be changed according to code. Now this is for the ground on that receptacle. If you pull it and ground, guys, ground is very important. If you pull it and go into the green, well, it's good. But in order for the receptacle to pass to pass period, all of them would have to be pulled into the green. If two be into the green and one not, it still have to be changed out. So this is a tension tester, and that's very important. We know this is a stud finder, and that's very important. When you're cutting in sheetrock, the houses are, and you're cutting new receptacles, the last thing you want is to cut into a stud behind it and trying to put a box in there, a popping box in there. No, you want to find out where those studs, where you don't have to do that and mess up the walls and lose out on your profit and having the wall repaired. So this come in very handy, the stud finder. This is an Etch-Tech non-contact volt tester right here. I don't use it as much as I did because I bought me a Fluke, but this one come with the flashlight on it. It served its purpose. It served me well, but I just have this thing about Etch-Tech, about some of their products. So and I'm always finding myself defaulting back to a Fluke. Now I guess you're wondering where do this fit in with electrical. This is a recorder. This is not a screen. This is just a recorder. And what I used to do before the smartphones, I've been doing electrical so long, before the smartphones came out, I used to look at them and just talk into it, because it's not all the time you have pen and pad around. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So I'll have this with me and I'll be talking like panel A. The green wire is up at the top. To the left, it's labeled as phase 1. Just for example, the purple wire is on the contactor at the bottom, and I'll have it all in here. So that's what I was using this for. I don't use it anymore because I have a smartphone, and I'll record, and if I want to talk, I'll do that. But this is what I used to use a long time ago. So you had to be creative, man. So this is the Flukes that I own too. As you see, I have two of them. For some reason, Fluke had this problem with the tip always breaking off. I don't know why, Fluke. You answer that question. I have two right here with the tip. Both of these things work good. They still work, but I don't want to be running around with this. And Fluke, if you're listening to this, you need to send me some more, man. I have, man, this been happening to me for years. But anyway, this one is broke off, and this one is broke off. I mean, good non-contact voltage testers, but these things break off. This is when I'm installing my receptacle boxes. This is the level. I'll place it up to make sure that it's correctly, is on it. Or even when I'm using the box as to trace a hole in the sheetrock, I'll place it on top of the box and make sure I got it straight before I draw a pencil lining around it and start the cutting. So this is my little level for that. And this, I guess you're wondering what this is for. This is for a trailer hitch. The lighting, the connection on a trailer, like on the back of your car, your truck. You may have a light, a wire that's broken. This is just like a receptacle tester, though the kind that goes inside of the GFI. If there's a wire that's broken, it won't light up, and it'll tell you which one that it is. I thought that was really neat, so I just threw this in here. But as an electrician, you want to have that. You never know if you have to work on a trailer of your own or someone else. It's all about making their money, fellas. This is for receptacles. You change out receptacles. If it's hot, you can't find a brick to turn it off. You plug this inside the receptacle, and you hold it and make your connections. These light up to let you know that power is still receptacle still have a load on it, and you plug it in there, and you can hold the hot receptacle instead of holding it with your hand and trying to, make connection or what have you. You push this in there, hold it right up, and make connections and tighten it right up, and be safe at the same time. Now, this is my calculator, motor cal. It's a calculator for when you're doing motors. When I was working in industrial, I used to have to add up. This have everything. You could use this for a voltage drop or whatever you want to use it for. This is a calculator just for that. And this is the instruction manual. As you see, I done been through mostly all the pages. And I've been using this. I even wrote on the back. But I've been using this for years. And I haven't used it lately, but I still have it nearby, and it works fine. It works just fine. So, you want to invest in things like this. I know I have, and I always will, because this is my career. But you want to get your calculator if you can. These things come in real handy. All right, and this is a non-contact volt tester right here, and this is by AEMC. That's a test and measuring company also. It's a respectable company that's been around for a while, and they make a lot of high quality test instruments also. This is a real nice non-contact voltage detector also. So it's about the same, I want to say maybe about the same size. No, a little bit bigger than a Fluke, if you can see it right there. And if you look at them from the bottom, it's a little bit wider than a Fluke. The Fluke feels, well, because it got batteries in it. This one don't have batteries in it. So, but the Fluke feels a little heavier, I guess. Let me see. What do you feel about wet and wet? Because this don't have batteries either, but they feel about wet and wet. But this is a nice voltage non-contact voltage tester also. So I like this, and I like these Flukes, but they just keep breaking, man. And Fluke is a reputable company. But these, I don't think that much about this one. But that thing is holding up. This is holding up, and this holds up. But the Fluke keep breaking. Again, Fluke, if you're watching, man, somebody from Fluke need to send me some more. Some more testers. These things keep breaking. Now I use this because when I used to cut wire, my insulation around the wire, I use this. Some people have box cutters. I have several of those too. But I cut the insulation, I'll detail it. Whatever I'm doing, I use this for that. And this used to serve me well. So with that being said, I want to just tell you guys, thank you for stopping by. This video is short, and I just want to tell you guys, thank you for stopping by. In the meantime, you guys remain safe out there, and hit that notification button, that subscription button, hit the bell so that you'll receive future notifications of my video from me. And With that being said, peace out.